Okay, in section 3.1, we're talking about statements and quantifiers, and we just define most of it. Um, so before we get started, you're just going to tell me whether this is, I'm going to read a statement to you. You're going to say, is this a statement or not a statement? So the very first ones, and we're not going to write this down, and it's not necessarily up there on the screen yet, so just listen. Millard Fillmore was President of the United States in 1851. Statement or not a statement? Yes, it's a statement. The next one. Accidents are the main cause of death of children under the age of 7. Would you say that's a statement? Remember, a statement either has it's true or it's false. Yes. Okay, so that's a statement, and it's either true or false. The Dark Knight was the top grossing movie of 2008. Would you say that's a statement? Yes, because it's either true or false. Where are you going tomorrow? Not a statement. Good. All right. So the first set of things you'll be asking here is it a statement or is it a not? And the way you choose that is a statement has to either be a true or false. Okay. It can't be a floating question. It can't be something that's ambiguous. The next thing you'll be asked to do is decide whether this is a statement or if it's compound statement, right? So here's the first one. I read the Detroit Free Press and I read Sacramento Bee. Compound, because there's, first of all, we had those keywords too, and if then such. The next one is my brother got married in Copenhagen. Not compound, it's just a single statement. Good. Tomorrow is Saturday. Statement, not compound. All right. Mamie is younger than 18 years of age, and so is her friend Emma. Compound. All right, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to give me a negation for that. Her aunt's name is Hermione. So what do you say? Her aunt's name is not Hermione, right? The flowers are to be watered. The flowers are not to be watered. All right. What about if I said every dog has its day? Some do not. Okay. Or I could have said one dog does not. So it negates every. No. The next one is no rain fell in Southern California today. Some rain fell in California. Yeah. So we looked at that table in the PowerPoints about the negations, but the negations are pretty easy. If it's all or every, all you got to do is at least make one or some, and that would negate it. What if I ask you to give me the negation of an inequality? What if I said x is greater than 12, like this? What if I said, and let me just sketch this up there, just so you see it. What if I said, x is greater than 12. What's the negation of that? You would say, oh, nope, x is less than or equal to 12. So basically everything else. So the negation to this would be x is greater than or equal to 12. All right? So another thing, less than, I said that. Thank you. So if this is given, x is less than or equal to. Don't write and talk very well. Okay, the next one. So what if I told you, here's your statement, x is greater than or equal to 5. What would you tell me the negation to that would be?
X is less than or equal to 5.
Yeah, not equal to, just less than. Yep, so we want to do the exact opposite of you. I said x is greater than or equal to 5, and you say, nope, the negation of that is x is less than 5. Okay. So that's if you're given an inequality. That's how to negate those. Okay. Now, the next part we are at the slides now. So the first stuff is just determining if it's a statement, determining if it's compound, and then practicing negating some things. So that part's pretty trivial. Next, here we're going to take these statements. So they're going to tell us P. P represents she has green eyes. Q represents he's 60 years old. We want to say what is not P. Not P is just simply she does not. What is P? P is green eyes. So not P means she does not have green eyes. The next is the conjunction. It says P and Q. P and Q. So we would read that as whatever P is. So she has green eyes. And he is 60 years old, not she. And he is 60 years old. So not P, what did we say not P is? She does not have green eyes. So for 43, we would say she does not have green eyes. What's the word we use for a disjunction? Or, and what is Q? Or he is 60 years old. And then so for 44, if we negate both of those, we're going to say not P or not Q. So we would just write those statements out. So she does not have green eyes. Or he is not 60. So we're going to negate each of the statements, and also it's a disjunction, so we use or. Okay, so we're going to take statements and take quantifiers and rewrite them as statements. Next one, they give us a new set of statements. P is Chris collect DVDs, and Q is Josh is an art major. We're going to do the reverse. I'm going to give you the statement, and you're going to give me the quantifiers that describe that. Okay. So Chris collects DVDs. That's my P. And so since this is and, I use conjunction. Josh is not an art major. So Josh is an art major is Q. So we would say what here? Not Q. So you get P and not Q to represent that. No, 50, so Chris does not collect DVDs, so what's that? Not P, good. Or, so or is a disjunction, and then not Q. Good. Okay, we'll do a couple more